Hi guys, today we're gonna do something a little bit, I was gonna say different, but it's definitely not different. We're gonna do a Seth video, but it's not the one you want. It's not the amazing cultivation simulator one, because I'm gonna record that soon, hopefully on stream actually. I wanna record it on stream. So we're gonna save that one for now. But we're gonna do one of his newer ones that was like 3 months ago. Stalker demo, apparently. So I don't really know much. I played the new one for like a couple hours and I couldn't get into it, so I'm hoping this one's better. So let's see.
Hey people, Seth here.
Hi Seth.
The zone gives and the zone takes. It gives acute radiation poisoning.
I'm good. I appreciate the offer, but I'm good. I don't want that. I'm
Which
okay.
forces me to chain smoke Lucky Strikes and run around in a drunken haze. And it takes my sanity.
Isn't that just like being a slab in general? Just drinking heavily and smoking?
As the anomalous object strapped to my belt sends Discord.
Oh, you fuck. I was like pausing the record thinking my Discord was broken or something.
Notifications directly to my brain, which is preferable because each time it makes me tweak out, I have to reload. And each time I attempt my driving practical, I fail to correctly.
What the fuck? I don't think cars are meant to fly, even in Stalker games.
Yield at the poltergeist and fail my examination. Why are we here? Because being paid the equivalent of $50 to dodge mutants while unjamming my shotgun seemed like a good idea. Until
I don't think that's a good idea, Seth. I'm gonna be real. I want a gun that actually works and isn't a piece of crap. Specifically when I'm fighting mutants, as I, often do. I live in the UK.
Irradiated, shocked, sucked off, and soaked in the rain. My gas mask is more shard than glass. And the last artifact I found tried to eat me instead. I'm broke, tattered, and hungry, but at least I can see my next meal.
Huh? Did motherfucker just explode? What the fuck was that?
Sometimes the winning move is none at all. Why work when everyone does it for you? Forget the journey. I'm just here for a paycheck. What faction even is this? I have less than I start.
No,
I'm just here for a paycheck. What faction even is this? I have.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so not worth. That was so not worth fucking going back and looking at. That was so not fucking worth going back and looking at.
Less than I started with, and the only possession I ever had.
Fucking pains me that art like that exists out there. It really does.
Just got stolen by a telepathic hobbit. As I realize I've misclicked and accidentally eaten raw meat, I look at a photo of my
just like the sentient raw meat
boy wife. One last time. But it's not all bad. Each day brings a beautiful morning, and I've saved enough money to buy a new pager. Strange. Feels a little heavy. Remember, every
I'm so lost. What happened?
thing you ever do online is recorded. Even if you think to delete it, it's all being
okay. I know where this is
saved
going.
for future opposition researchers for when you finally try to make something of your life. But between you and me, I know you would never say anything weird. However, we don't know.
Yeah, I'm a VTuber. I never say anything weird. No,
What's
sorry.
considered too much by the people of tomorrow. Maybe our next generation of oligarchs made it big off a 6-7 rug pull. So now you're forced to live life in the shadows, lest your new crypto overlords find one of your myriad posts mocking them for falling for the most obvious rug pull since Hogtua. 61. Kind of like Roko's basilisk, but if Roko was repeatedly dropped on their head as a baby. This future must not come to pass. Download ExpressVPN. Every online activity goes for your IP address, and every site is writing it down. One little number may not seem too compromising, but think about
What What is that dip? I played Helldivers 2. The fucking that
About how many
emote.
websites you give your personal information to. After all, you can't use Amazon without an address. All it takes is for one of these companies to sell
Oh.
your data, and boom, all of your personal information and post history are now easily accessible in one massive database. ExpressVPN protects you by routing all of your online traffic through a secure encrypted tunnel. Whenever I want to post something that the enlightened thinkers of the future
I was gonna say something dumb, and I was taking this in, and I was just like, oh, so it acts just like a VPN, and then I realized the fucking it's in the title. I'm such a fucking
might
dumbass.
take issue with. I just open the app, pick a country, and connect. Now, my burner accounts are truly anonymous.
It's like a VPN, almost like ExpressVPN.
And thanks to ExpressVPN, I don't have to worry about getting put in a soul gem for posting Sam Altman as a rat
Huh?
trapped in a bubble. Find out how you can
That's so oddly specific.
get 4 extra months free by scanning the QR code on screen, clicking the link in the description box below, or by going to expressvpn.com/Seth.
He's just fucking shanking the poor guy. What the
Stalker
fuck,
Anomaly
bro?
is a standalone total conversion that merges
Is that what I think it is? That's Half-Life 2. That's a gunship. Since when did the gunships have tits?
the original free games. Stalker Gamma is more than 550
God,
configurable
bro.
mods on top of Anomaly, and the best experience I've ever had. However, missing a single step in the free hour installation botches the whole process.
I'm sorry, what? 3 hours to install a mod? Excuse me?
And puts you right back to the beginning. In response, GOG developed a single-click installation that handles everything. If you
Oh.
own a copy of Call of Pripyat,
I was gonna say, 3 hours to install a singular mod? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good,
the
thank you.
Enhanced Edition, or Stalker 2 on GOG, you can add Stalker Gamma to your library. I've put them on sale. If you're too late for the sale, buy a CD key. If you can't afford a CD key, steal everything and install it manually. It's performance heavy, so while you're at
Obviously, do not steal. Stealing is bad. YouTube, stealing is wrong and bad. Okay? It's bad.
find your nearest /r/PC Master Race meetup. Find out where they live and rob them at gunpoint. I recommend formatting the SSD immediately, as it most definitely contains lolicon.
For
The
fuck's
Zone
sake,
has a
no.
mind of
Okay, then just, yeah, no,
its own,
no.
where everything works exactly as intended. Just don't Alt-Tab during a load screen or you lose audio.
What?
And make sure you finish
What was that for? Hang on. I forget those Steps videos are like Maxars in terms of just sheer brain rot, degen, like the most cursed and inappropriate things possible. Was that who I
as
thought it
intended.
was?
Just don't Alt-Tab during a load screen or you lose audio.
Okay,
And make sure
okay,
you finish
yeah,
Lab
it
X19 in one
okay.
go, because that timer doesn't reset and you can accidentally
Why? Someone had to. I don't want to know. No, I don't actually want to know. People are just fucking weird on the
soft-lock
internet.
yourself. And if you spent the last hour searching for a story artifact that can't be found, that's because it's been thrown out of map bounds by a graph anomaly, and your only option is spawning it yourself using the debugging console. Despite all this is still surprisingly stable.
It uses OBS too. They're so alike. We're exactly the same. His fucking OBS is way cleaner than mine. What the
Now
fuck?
let's get to the meat of it. You can start as any of the major factions. Would you like to be left alone
Okay.
as the whole map chimps out? Become a scientist. Would you like to do crime?
But I'm dumb. I'm too dumb to be a scientist. So what else is there? I don't want to do crime either. I'm good.
Join the bandits. Would you like to do organized crime? Join the government. But to experience most of the story
What?
content, you'll want to stick to something neutral. For a second playthrough, just turn on Warfare and play whatever. Unless it's Renegade, which is a documented form of self-harm. The Zone exists to the present day of 2018. The Brain Scorcher has been reactivated, and anyone getting too close is subjected to Blah-D music.
No, please. I'm sorry. Blade is so bad. It's so fucking bad. It's so fucking shit music. I feel like such a like an old person when I go like, oh, today's music is not as good as the good old days. Where I forget about Blink-182, Paramore, fucking then Sevenfold, Flipknot, Disturb, System of a Down. I'm trying to think of more, but those are the only ones I can think of the top of my head. It's so shit.
Those who listen become mindless husks. Those who understand the lyrics join the ever-surging ranks of Monolith. The UN and NATO have cracked down on arms trafficking. A gun is worth as much as the rust that's on it. Nothing new is coming in, and everything already here is scrap metal. Welcome to Gamma's progression system. It's actually very simple when you get down to it. None of your actions have any monetary value unless someone's paying. Luckily, there's a dynamic mission system.
I was about to ask, so then what do? You just go around and kill things and like loot? Like I said, I played the new Stalker, I think Stalker 2 or whatever it's called. And that seemed to have like a story to it at least. But this just looks, I don't know, this looks weird in an interesting slavic
Which ties
way.
into a sophisticated sandbox simulation that results in complete chaos. Take a request to clear out mutants. Complete it automatically because the AI did it for you. Take a delivery.
Fucking easy money, bro. Easy money.
Fail because your client took a shotgun to the face. Click every job.
What? He shot himself.
Did it for you.
Excuse you.
Take a delivery. Fail.
Oh no. Okay. No, that guy shot. Okay. It looked for a split second like he was shooting a
because your client took a shotgun to the face. Click every job on the task board without looking and get very surprised as you hear the approaching rotors of the Ukrainian military. Situations arise and coincidence stacks together to create interactions that are more ridiculous and bizarre than any scripted event.
Did he just fucking drop a grenade on a wounded soldier?
This is not an exaggeration. Anything can happen, and nothing is static. Anomalies move, radiation patches migrate, and factions go to war with one another, all in the course of a day. Act like a
Yeah, that just sounds sick. Like a fully fluid, like dynamic sandbox environment like that. That sounds fucking
scumbag,
sick.
And you'll end up in a body bag, as even your own faction would sooner kill a traitor than an enemy.
Bro.
Build a trustworthy reputation, and traitors will offer better supplies and ammunition. And for the rest, you're on your own. Perform enough work, and your clients will ping the location of a rare stash. These contain a random set of tools. When everything is garbage, your only option is to fix it. Guns are a series of parts that can be field stripped, cleaned, and swapped out. Unless
Okay, that part, I know that's gonna like fire a lot of like, you know, ADD working people's neurons. I like customizing my weapons. I don't want to field strip it. I don't want to clean it. I don't want to have to micro my gun. Just let me attach like a weapon. Let me attach weapons to my weapons. Let me have double weapons. No, let me attach like, you know, attachments to my gun. Make it change how it fires and shit like that, but I don't want to micro and have to clean my gun. I know that's the point of the mod, is to make it like more realistic and shit, but nah, I'm in a video game. I want to have fun. I don't want another fucking chore to do.
They're completely trashed, in which case you need a full replacement. Lack of maintenance results in mechanical failure, while dirty, warped, or broken barrels turn bullets into glorified confetti. Equipment works a little differently. The condition in stats is the average durability of each component. Past a certain threshold, you can't repair directly, and the only way to restore them is by replacing the individual parts. But everything I've described
Wait, so like a more complex version of the Fallout repair
requires
system?
the appropriate repair kit for that category or complexity of gear.
Okay, way more complex than the Fallout repair system.
Which
Okay, my
can
bad.
only be made with the appropriate set of tools. This is how Gamma incentivizes the player to go north. To progress, we have to push deeper towards the heart of the zone, which is why I didn't get expert tools until 100 hours in, because I spent all my time building an incel bunker in the middle of Rostock.
Wait, you can build a house? Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. That base building is like a kryptonite. I love that shit. I was the weird person that went insane with Fallout 4 when you could build settlements. I went to every single settlement building, location in Fallout 4, and I built settlements there. I did it. I spent more time doing that than I did playing the main story. Then again, Fallout 4's main story was bad. It was very boring. It was so boring. But the settlement system, I fucking loved that. I love that shit.
Virtually every challenge I've ever faced is an opportunity to engineer a solution. For example, I have a natural propensity for hoarding, which is why I craft and equip the highest possible carry capacity and still get overloaded. But with the help of my trusty chemistry set, I can take a bump of cocaine off my knife.
You literally just... Bro.
And sprint at 200 beats per minute for the next few hours. This works up an appetite, so I hotkey a bag of peanuts for consumption on the go.
While you're running at full tilt, you're just scarfing down a bag of peanuts. The fuck is this game, bro?
This is truly the most immersive experience. I tune up a G36, only to realize that every trader willing to sell to me is from a Warsaw Pact, so they don't carry 556 NATO. Not a problem.
Oh, fuck, that took me a minute. The Warsaw Pacts, yeah, the bad guys, yeah,
As long as I have the appropriate casing, propellant, and projectile, I can hand load it myself. But bullets are expensive, so I disguise myself as a hoodlum, build a 3x3 box fort to encase my body, and as one of them passes by, I deconstruct it and stab them in the face.
There is no shot. That's not... No, that's not real. Please tell me you can't just do that. Excuse you?
You die quickly, and you die a lot.
Did he get lightning? Motherfucker.
A single dog bite is a third of your health bar. If you don't have a bandage or anticoagulants, it'll quickly drop to 0. The camp isn't far, but your leg is completely raw, and running will only cause more fractures. So your best option is to reflect on your mistakes. Limbs take damage based on the location of the impact, with a multitude of fun and engaging disabilities.
Fun and engaging disabilities is such a fucked up fucking way of putting that. Jesus Christ.
It is a two-step process. We administer first aid to temporarily stop the symptoms, and to make the results permanent, we inject fentanyl. The success or failure of my
No, mate, that's not medicine. That's not medical care. That's not taking... You do not inject fentanyl, no.
Expedition is decided entirely by the raw quantity of Fent needles inside my inventory. But sometimes, you can't outsmart the zone. If the sirens start blaring and comms suddenly go down, hide.
Wait. Is it just like a bad store? Okay, yeah, that's a very bad store. Holy shit. Also, you stood at like the fucking entrance. It doesn't seem like you're actually taking proper cover. At least get further down the tunnel.
Emissions and size storms are the zone's reminder. We don't belong here. However, right after a blowout is the best time to hunt for artifacts, as anomaly fields soak the energy and result in their formation. Artifacts in Stalker are a bunch of passive stats. Artifacts in Gamma let you kick pseudo-giants to death and turn the game into
What the fuck?
Dark Messiah. Reverse the vector of approaching projectiles. Solo the entire late game with a fire axe. Reward your accuracy by accelerating each bullet faster than the last, until you accidentally miss, in which case your head explodes. Or sign a pact with a zone, which is completely irreversible, forcing you to feed it until there's nothing left to give, except yourself. But I wouldn't worry about that, because it's time for another sacrifice.
What the fuck is this game, bro?
Remember, the clock is ticking. Artifacts are now amazing possibilities that end in death or glory. The same is true of anomalies. The base game could be described as a cluster of fart clouds, causing the infliction of incredible gassy, and your subsequent demise.
No, not incredible gassy. Please, no. Anything but that.
Compare this to a single anomaly in Gamma, which I can use to escape pursuing enemies by temporarily pausing my existence and causing a time dilation several hours into the future.
I was gonna say, that was nighttime,
And unlike the sequel, mutants actually have value. Oh, succulent cooked dog. Delicious. Washed down with mineral spring.
Oh, it's-
Watered with blood of dragon. And herbal remedy infused with urine of incel virgin boy. That is, until you figure out all your needs can be met by copious amounts of Monster Energy Zero Ultra. And from there, you'll
Okay, I'm gonna be real. Monster Energy fucking sucks. I know that's gonna get a lot of people upsetty spaghetti. I've not found a flavor of Monster that I actually enjoy. Legitimately, I just do not enjoy Monster.
never have to sleep again. Look, I'm not going to explain why a fracture's body contains marijuana. If you're going to take issue with
Huh?
realism, explain female stalkers. Strugatsky stated clearly in the lore, there's no women in the zone, because their menstrual cycles would sync up and wreak havoc in the sewer system. You can tell Gamma's priorities by the fact that there's
That's messed up, bro. That's messed up. I wouldn't be a part of this
an
game.
entire keyboard dedicated to switching between the side rail and the iron sights, configuring your red dot, turning on the infrared camera, switching the fire select, clearing a jam, relaxing your stance to show non-aggression, putting on your gen-free night vision, configuring its sensitivity, and
This is so extra, bro. Like, okay, I'm happy for the people that love this kind of thing, that you have your toys and you get to mess with them. I feel like that'd get really complicated and very hard to remember. Like in a fight, oh, I need to change my iron sights, I need to adjust my thermal sights, blah 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 blah. It gets so like complicated to remember all those
rotating
buttons.
your neck without moving. This is tactical gun autism, because there's more than 100
Exactly. Yeah. What's Seth said? Yeah. That's literally it. That's literally it. So happy for you if you love that shit. More power to you. I don't need all that level to it. I just need it to shoot and it to feel good when you shoot.
fully accurate reproductions from World War II to the modern era, to which you can attach real-world scopes. So
That I'm fine with. Attaching different scopes and barrels and like magazines and shit like that, that's fine. That's
suppressors and
fine.
underbarrel launchers. And it doesn't stop there, because I didn't include tactical conversions that fundamentally modify
Oh?
the entire frame. This is the whole point of Gamma, paying 200,000 rubles for a smuggled Raytheon
Really big.
thermal scope, so I can 10x zoom on a toilet in pitch darkness and appreciate the individual skid marks left behind. At
Oh, that's so gross.
the humble duende comes out to forage. As they are small and unbaptized, a single bullet sends him straight to hell, where he belongs. I've played with the default configurations, and I was just fine. Granted, I ran out of matches at the start and I couldn't save. But if you can't stay alive for even 3 minutes since your last quick save, maybe you
Is this like the fucking shooter version of Dark Souls?
shouldn't be here. PC gamers be like, quick save, quick load, when dad starts beating mom. Maybe this time she can survive the encounter, as she dodge rolls his belt pattern. But unlike Mother, we don't have to play victim. If you wanted to quick save normally, just open Mod Organizer and untick the plugin. If you want to tweak any of the individual settings, you can change many of them in the mod configuration menu. After all, it's your experience, and there's no one to criticize you. I know this too well. Over 10 years ago, I was playing a roguelike on a train, and of all the worst things to happen, a Polish man caught me save scumming by deleting the
Oh no. Oh my god. What did you do, Seth? What did you
folder
do?
and restoring a backup, and he simply shook his
Oh.
head in disappointment.
Yeah, I'm disappointed too. Genuinely, reformat your hard drive.
This caused untold generational trauma, for which I am still seeking reparations. I've come a long way from stale bread and canned
Wait, do you mean repentance? Not reparations? That's different.
tomatoes. Now I roll with my squad, as they glitch out and fail to correctly execute a bandit.
Bro, come on, he's right there. Come the fuck on. Seriously?
Andre, take 5 and watch me hit this dart. We can use your Save-A helmet as a bong to recirculate the THC. In summary, I love Gamma, and I thoroughly recommend it. I no longer care for my responsibilities. It's consumed my life, and all I want to do is hunt artifacts for below minimum wage. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. A warm thanks to the many members of Merchants Guild, generously funding and bankrolling these videos. Merry Christmas.
What the fuck? What? I fucking hate these fucking cursed flashbangs. Bro, I never expect them. Okay, okay. Okay, we'll do this one another time. Bro, I've missed Seth. I know we did Seth recently, but I forget. I love Seth, and I also fucking hate him. I hate him for the curse shit he says, like the most like inappropriate things he could say. He just says, I'm like, bro. It's funny, like it's fucking funny, but bro, is it so fucking uncomfortable? And then like all the cursed fucking imagery. I don't know where he fucking finds this shit. I don't want to know, to be honest with you. That fucking mini flashbang of that guy with the massive belly, that's gonna be like haunting my nightmares tonight. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!